Delivery by Christmas sounded like an interesting idea, but unfortunately, I personally found the execution to be really, really boring. This was released in 2022. It's directed by Aleksandra Kulakowska and Maciej Prykowski, and this is a Polish film dubbed in English on Netflix, and it's about some delivery drivers who are delivering these parcels. Something has happened to the parcels where they're not going to the intended recipients. I won't go too much into the back details. And they meet various people along the way, and that's basically the premise. And honestly, I found it to be tremendously boring. I don't think it has a lot to offer. I feel like it's very character driven, which is not a bad thing. Plenty of films are character driven, but unfortunately, I personally found the characters to be very, very boring. Our protagonists are bland, but not bad. They're not necessarily bad characters, and the performances are fine, but they're not interesting. And occasionally, there are some other interesting characters, but not very many. And the festive aspect, it's not exactly the most festive film ever either. So for me, it just didn't have a lot to offer. I didn't really enjoy any of it. The concept was interesting enough, but I found the execution to be very dull. So I don't have a lot more to say about this other than it was a nice idea, but the execution does not appeal to me. The performances are fine, but the characters are kind of boring. And the specifics, the action, not a lot going on there at all. Do I recommend it? Not particularly. For me, at least, there wasn't much going for it. If you're looking for maybe something to watch in the background, yeah, fair enough. As I said, it's not exactly bad in the sense that it doesn't make any sense or the characters are insufferable. Nothing like that. There's just nothing about it that I personally found to be appealing. Delivery by Christmas could have been a good film, could have been one that I really thoroughly enjoyed, but for me at least, it didn't work very well.